Lum match karotil morning kilimu ye samba mile tu kasola. Brief taraje ye Captain Yaya Dabo taraje anin ikafome ye ikafa e jaga bar atomu koli Omar leti wala bentung kela kolu dada bitung biro be keta hanfo ye dundi konoto mune nata ke wokola.
Yes, also a process equally like that of Dabo.
In the front of cool time and the coming a double of cool time and yamen.
What did that entail?
I was asked to undress.
Ya fanya purungan na fengolura.
I undressed.
Ngana fengolura.
They conducted a physical search on me.
Inara nambala jato visite.
They've removed my ring from me, the silver ring.
Yenna bulu konna nyimbon nimbuloto.
My wallet.
Anina kalpeo.
My belt.
Na belto.
My beret.
Na nafo.
My shoe.
Na
my combat boots.
Na samato. Na sojari samato.
And this was booked. They were booked.
And
from there, I was taken inside to maximum security wing.
Maximum security wing.
Was there a warrant for your arrest?
No.
Honey.
Were you taken before a magistrate before you were admitted into the prison?
Samba kitindirla nyatilungula le magistrate jani be dundila kasola bang?
No.
Honey.
Was there a committal warrant to authorize your admission into the prison?
Fodum ye dundirlang kaito dadale committal warrant pour ka jeko inyantete dundila kaso kono menna. Fo dadate le bang?
No.
Honey.
Were you given access to a lawyer?
Fodum ye silo ditele le pour ye fansul lawyer ta.
No.
Honey.
Were you afforded a call to speak to your family and to inform them where you are?
Fodum ye nyim fanan silo dilale pour ye la dimbaya lu kumandi wala ibadi ngulu ka foye a nte dembe nyina kono mbe dinkira kari.
No.
Honey.
You were taken straight to maximum security.
Amunda yete samba la dinkirato ikafuda me maximum security wala tanka bunda nyaton ko maramol la mutamol la karola.
That's correct.
You told us that you were received by WO2 Koli Omar, now a captain in the Gambia National Army, isn't it?
Nyanyum foko me yeji aje ke la kolu topoto ke dundi ke safe ikafole Koli Omar waran WO2 iko sayin womo captain olati Gambia la sojar bundala folemba.
That's so.
I take it that at this time he was also a soldier.
Yes.
What was he doing at the prison?
He was the one who was tasked. He was attached to the prisons.
Yeah, checking kasoto jele katara do kola je.
From where?
From the state guard.
State guard is sojar me marling nat by Bumbala.
And what was his role at the prison?
He was operationally responsible for all activities. Of the detainees at the state central prison in Mile 2. Who were arrested during that period.
Who was he reporting to?
I believe he was communicating, he was having a direct link with State Guard. And that he was receiving direct instructions from the president. And General Baji.
General Baji.
And General Baji.
And General Baji.
And any other person that may have bearings to, issues at Mile 2 from the State Guard Battalion.
Momo moni moni yalanko ay kozora me yalanko be Mile 2 andung abata State Guard Battalion atelem ni ka nyomoy.
So, can you proceed about your stay there? What happened afterwards? You are now taken to security wing. You were there. What happened afterwards?
Sa intenten kolum tamata nyamin bundala je katu biri ye muta ye samba je ye jiaje itate samba maximum security wing silang biri ye futandi oto munni muna nyanta munni muna nata bulawo noma.
When those things were taken away from me,
biri no fengolta comme ngamendu fo jantam biri ul tambala.
I was marched into the maximum security wing.
Yensamba maximum security wing ndafata kenzao.
Then when we enter,
birundunda
standing at the main door of the block number 5,
birunloda bunda balto men block number 5,
I was taken to the extreme end of that block.
Yensambo bunyi na labangoto block number 5 la labangoto.
The row where those cells occupied,
lainol me alon ko selo nyimbe wolto.
That's where I was put at.
Yendundi o selo nyinne kono.
One of the cells there.
Selo kilembe o kono yendundi o selo kilemole kono je.
It was dark inside.
Selo nyin kono be dibirim bake.
I don't know what was inside the cells.
Malon mune be nun selo nyin fan kono.
I was just pushed inside and the door was banged behind me.
Yenyore selo nyin kono drong inarana bunda takinding from fe. Ya soron koma.
And they left.
Itata.
I was grouping to know exactly what was inside because the place was dark inside. I happened to touch Poncho.
Hold a second. We're missing that. What did you touch?
I touched something. It's just like a piece of cloth.
A piece of cloth.
So, I think that was what was left in there. It was on a raised platform, sort of. Which were representing the position of the bed. And that concrete slab, that's where I slept on. So I slept on that.
What other facilities were available?
Nothing outside that at that time. It was there. Because when I entered, it was dark inside. Umar Koli and the others just opened the door, pushed me inside and then banged the door. So
why was Omar Koli involved in that?
Like I said, all activities that was happening then,
Umar
Koli was directly supervising them. He monitored everything that was happening. So, if prisoners or detainees rather, if they need to be admitted in the mile 2 that night, Umar has to be there. Because he has to relay the information back. Inform them that these are the number of people arrested as at. Yes, that was his activity.
And what happened the next day?
Following morning, I realized that the whole block number 5 where I was.
Block number 5
I was informed. I came to realize that it has 99 cells.
Nata na kala mutako selo nangamo membe jara fo sel tan kononto nin kononto.
And all those cells were filled by personnel.
Sel tan kononto nin kononto be tarta fari molle me alon ko tanko bunda do kula mollem.
It's not only soldiers, you have civilians who were arrested.
Ko manke soldier kensan oldo hani civilian ol be jele selo nyin kono e be sorondinje.
Then the following morning,
sa mo somanda
as routine breakfast was served,
malamen ku ka ke nyame somanda e da samul tala.
And then each of the cells, those that are responsible for serving the breakfast, just place the basin nearer to the door. And the duty prison wardens will come and open and then and give the basins to inmates inside those cells. I want to talk about those things in separate dimensions.
When we talk about the conditions in the prisons, we will come back to this.
Okay.
So but you were there, you woke up in the morning. Did anything happen that day or the next day?
I can't fully remember dates, but from that night, when I was brought in, up to the last date of their investigation, it was all full of events.
Take us through them chronologically as far as you can remember.
People were taken from their cells and they were being taken to the NIA complex for questioning. And then once they are finished with you, they are normally returned into mile 2. So these were, events which were going on.
Were you subjected to such investigation?
Yes.
Could you tell us how it went? Starting from the first day you went to these investigations.
That was a night. I can't remember exactly which date. I was inside my cell. Then I heard a noise outside. The door was opened and my name was called upon. So I answered. Then I was asked to come out. This was by Umar Koli.
What time of the day was this?
It was the night.
What time of the night?
I know it should be between 11, 12. 12 to 1. So Umar told me, Camara, come out. So
You mean Jagite?
Jagai, yes. Jagai told me, Captain Camara, come out. So immediately I stepped out, across the threshold of my room, cell door. I was asked to put my hands behind my back. Hands were cuffed behind. And then I was asked to follow them. I followed them out of the maximum security wing, block number 5.
Maximum security wing, block number 5.
Went to where their conference hall is at. So then I found a waiting vehicle around there. And a small bag, black bag.
Sa kunding botonding me alon ko ba kundin nam
Was placed over my head.
Inarana dunding kungoda.
Made of what, plastic or
No,
cloth?
this was cloth.
Bay
malam.
Then those people around
Menu be ma fangola.
assisted me to enter into that waiting vehicle.
Wal nara na ma ko yendundi moto nyin kono mentarta batondiro la je.
So we just went off from that place.
Data moto malan mbota je. Data.
As at then, I don't know direction where we are going to. I don't know where we are going to.
When this cloth was being put over your head, where was Jagaid?
He was there. He was there.
Who else was present?
Wait, as at then, I don't know the prison officers.
Kasola dokula ka jumale beje.
Don't know them.
Melong.
Proceed, please.
So we left.
Dada.
As to where I was going to, I don't know then.
Watola malong katanga kungo damento mafang.
All of a sudden, I heard a door or a gate being opened.
Jedo rong natana kalamuta ko bundale yele.
The vehicle entered through.
Moro dunda o sansang kono.
Then stopped.
Alota.
From there,
Abojedo.
somebody assisted me to come down.
Modo nata namde ma puruka ji moto nyin kono.
So I alighted.
Njita moto kono.
Then the bag was taken off from my head.
Nata na nyim boto nyim bonding kungoda.
I realized that I was at the NIA's complex.
Jedo nata na kalamuta mfamve ko yara fambe NIA la sansang le kono.
I was taken to the reception center.
In Adana Samba, the reception center, and
from there,
bring Bororo.
How somebody is saying that the panel was set.
Narna Modola Moy Akafoko, Silang, Alpha Kafoning, Menudan, and Karo in Jabrol, Iparetal.
That I should be moved to that place.
Saying Yanan Sambalo, Dingiran into the Alpha Kavoro.
So I went in there.
Data Jedo.
With those escorts.
No more Menuben normal.
Because the place was saturated with soldiers with weapons. Then I was moved upward. Upstairs. So and where the conference was located, I was taken to that place. While entering the conference hall, I saw a table, a long table that was centrally placed. This was surrounded from the, either flanks by chairs. And a chair that was facing towards the entrance, the door. This was where I was asked to sit. So I sat. Facing towards the east. Flank on the either side, the panelists. And that was it. Questions start happening.
And who were the panelists?
I can remember the then Hydra was there.
What do you mean by the then Hydra?
The then Hydra, he's no longer with the... Yes, he, Hydra, is no longer working with the NIA. Hydra was there at that period. 2006. It was said that he was the head of the NIA. Because I could, I was made to understand that time that Dabamarena was arrested. So that Hydra was in charge of the NIA then. He was sitting to my right. And then you have Dembaso was also part of the panelists. Dembaso works with the police. Then you have Lantombon Tamba was also there.
Lantombon Tamba afanambe nunjele.
You have Usman Sonko was there.
Usman Sonko afanambe nunjele.
You have Baba Sa was there.
Ina Baba Sa was afanambe nunjele.
And many other people.
Mo kotangolu.
Yes.
Mike.
Thank you. Do you have a copy of your statement?
Ila statement o yekuma kan safero men kejang. Akaito be bulle bang.
Yes, I have.
Could you take a look at it?
Ajibe bang.
Can you look at paragraph 11?
Paragraph 11 jibe sapatan kilinjang.
Okay.
You have listed individuals.
Molu tolu be saferinje.
Yes.
Do you now have a recollection of people you indicated were there?
Sa ngi hakilo bulata mol lale men yalon ko wolle bijenu wolum.
Yes.
Could you go ahead, tell us who?
Sa tenteng ya fanya jumanyol lem.
You have
Haidara beje.
You have Baba Sao. Fode Bari. Then IGP Usman Sonko.
Police la kunton kodi Usman Sonko.
Lantombon Tamba. Musa Jame. Alias Malia Mungu.
Ya lonning Malia Mungu wala.
And so many unknown persons.
Ani mo kotang me alon ko metol long.
Yes.
How about Tumbul Tamba?
Yes, Tumbul was also there.
Tumbul fana benunjele.
Tumbul Tamba was there.
Tumbul Tamba benunjele.
You said Demba Sow was from the police?
Yes. Demba Sow but a police le.
You also had the Inspector General of Police.
Inspector General member police afanambijenu.
Usman Sonko, yes.
Usman Sonko benunjele.
The head of the NIA was there.
That was Haidara.
The head of the army was also there.
Exactly.
Didn't this not look like a tripartite panel to investigate this matter, comprising of army, police, and NIA?
Police, army, NIA, and
yes, it was.
Okay. These other people you said you do not know. How were they dressed?
There are soldiers there. These soldiers, some of them were putting on this black. And others are putting on camouflage. Yes. And then for the NIS, they were putting their normal civil attires.
Which branch of the soldiers of the army would wear black?
They are called the junglers. And they can only be found at the presidential, palace, as the state guard.
And state house.
In essence, your testimony is that the junglers are a unit within the state guards.
Absolutely.
So can you tell us what happened at that panel and the division of responsibilities among the army, police, and the soldiers? I'm sorry, the army, police, and the NIA.
Saying a funyeng wolumenu bebendinje ila luko talada ketanyadile meni alonko bunda labije army, police, and NIA.
Maybe I don't understand the question, but
tell us what happened. We would be able to discern the answer to that question from the answers you're going to provide.
So when I was asked to sit down, I sat, facing towards the east. flanked by the panelists. Flanked by the panelists. And then questions start raining. Then they were asking me about my involvement in the coup. Initially, I told them that I don't know anything about the coup. You know, and then I saw broken teeth on the table, small hammers, blood stains. And then they told me that, look, what had happened to others will happen to you. We are aware that you are the master planner of the school. I told them that was not true. Then a lot of people accepted that, you know, part and parcel of the coup. But that was what happened is that when they were questioning me, there was a man who was seated at the far end, at the far left, you know, end of the table. He was asking me that I was part of the coup and that I'm the ringleader. I told him that that's not true.
Who was the person?
Huh?
Who was the person?
I'll come to that. Then after that, immediately after that, Hydra also asked, he said, Camara, do you know that we are following your tail? We know your involvement in the coup. So before I could answer that, behold, that person who was sitting at that place came to my back, slapped me seriously. On the right, when I turned to look at the right, he gave me a nasty slap on the and scratched my, you know, eyelids. Pressed my eyes inwards. Then from there he left. But there I couldn't see because I was struggling to see, to open my eyes. So he went and occupied his space. Then therein again, questions were going, I was answering. Then the same person stood up. Same person wanted to come and hit me again. I had across the table, adjacent to him, that person said, Baba, stop. Then he said, Baba, stop in Mandinka. Baba Abula.
Okay.
Then he said, Baba Sao. He repeated again, Baba Sao, stop.
Another for Baba Sao, Abula.
So that was the time I know his name.
Can you describe him?
Isa kalango fono nyebang.
Baba is a short guy. He's not tall. And he's a medium-built person. He is black in color. He has a protruding down lip. The lip down is protruding downwards like this. And
which service did he work for?
He works with the NIA.
Proceed, please.
Then that's the I knew his name. I was asked to go and write a statement.
Yeldo inara nankane go purunga na kuma kawo nyinga safe.
Admit that I was part of the coup d'etat.
Ay tandi ko ndabe coup d'etat nyin konole.
Apart from the guy who said Baba Abula, that is the second attempt in which the person you called Baba Saho moved towards you. Did any other member of the panel say anything?
Na manke momenko manika kaunto Baba Abula fo umolu menu be sirinje fo mo do soton tale me ya lonko ay kuma do foje bang menning wo do lakota kilindi.
No.
Ani.
Proceed, please.
Tenteng.
While all these things was happening,
malame nyin ko bebe keka
directly opposite me,
nyatil na domanding
at the other end of the table,
abulo la karadola
was a soldier sitting with, a heavy weapon.
so yaro do tartanu sirinje anin kidiba.
He was putting on this black.
Anyim femfingol dum.
When the guys were reminding me that these hammers, bloodstains, and other things, he pointed his weapons to me.
Malamena nyimol tartang hakilo bulanda kain kanyin nyin katiringo anin nyin martol tandina. Ay okay wonyi membe siringo ma fa la femfingol dum ala kidota ay chodala.
He said, if you don't talk, we'll blow off your head.
Konya ko ni mandi ambe ko ngotela janne.
Could you recognize him?
Faisa mari sute no leba.
No.
Ni
guys were dressed in black with a face mask on.
Nyumole femfingol le nuwa dunarne nyadal mura ika me face mask.
So I can't.
Nta sute no la.
Like if he's nearer to me, probably when he talks.
Mando asikeno ninga trabe katarin na be sutiari na ninga diamuta.
If he had been known to me before,
ninga dra kera molde me alon ko ngalon num komando.
I could have recognized his voice.
Mba kan sute la.
But I can't recognize that.
Bari nta kan sute no la.
So I was there. I was asked to go for my statement to be obtained.
Mbeje narna fanya ko purungata ngana kuma kan di saferoto.
I wrote.
Ngana kuma kan safe.
And then it was given to the panelists again.
Nadana di nyingal fa ka folla menu sindije.
They said no, I have to change that statement.
Ko nye hani fonsina kuma kan fonsa faling.
And the statement was changed intermittent time, at different times.
Mo kan nyi narna faling ku sinya jamala men safeta.
Who in the panel said you must change the statement?
Jumale mbu mulu kono jumati men paneloto je menko ila kuma kan nyanta falinna.
No, I can't tell, but
the
guy who was there
membe
was one saw from the police.
So kondong kilin nebe member the police la fanala.
Is it the same as Demba Sow? No, not Demba Sow.
Ani amanke Demba Sow.
Another Sow from the police.
So dolem nyinti member the police.
I was made to understand that he is currently working with the Human Rights Commission or what?
Yeah.
He works there now. He's no longer with the police.
Ngain kalamuda ko amanda police sayang abidu gola Human Rights Commission abidu gola.
He will go with the statement and later come back. He said you must adjust your statement.
Atel ning na statement onying ngamen safe anakata anay murna ina fanya ko ibe inla fala jere ma ibe intalala jere.
Were you told what you should say in your statement?
Folum. Itelena ta kalimolu foye ka foye nyanta nyin kalimol le fola ila statement okono.
Yes, they said, yes, this was a coup, but it was a coup that wasn't implemented.
Ha, ekonyi mukure dal de ber kure dal me yalon ko kure da bayri ngol nga mangtama.
So in as much as it was in the making,
ber tumala men kure da nyin tar tabi kanne ka.
The planning process.
Abe ba fere kanne.
That we should accept that we are part of it.
And
then also we should write at the tail end of our statements that we are pleading to the president so that he can release us.
And now kuma kan safero nyindo je nsai tandiji ala labandula ko silam president ombe danila yamfola.
So when we do that, they believe we will be released.
Ninga okay jigita nyinna ko ibembulalal.
Was that what you intended to do voluntarily?
Mukuleti meya lonko. Nyindung abete fang sondo mola kono pur kaoke ifang langani yoka.
No.
Ani.
Okay, and what happened afterwards?
When this thing happened, we
undergoing, psychological torture.
Darta non je mbe tajireya kono bara mangel busa tajireya ti bari hakilo to don sonno moro e kam mol tajireya ni sonno mol hakilo la.
We were denied visits.
Man son pour mol kana kan kumpabo badingol anin terolu.
3 months, that is 90 days incommunicado.
Darta Morocco no tiltan kononto nimmo buga moy nimmo
When we asked, we were told that this is a degree, I think, for the NIA.
Nada na fanya ko nyimu degree le nyimu loi dolte me alon ko NIA la fanna la tumala mena yibulo le kan yemuta.
You will be kept in custody for 90 days without talking to anybody.
Be mutala yetara yesindi dula kili yemabu dula kili ini mota nyojala fam bita fo tiltan kononto ini mota diamula.
So we were like that.
Darta of nyama.
From time to time, we'll be taken out from jail during the night.
Watini wati kana kam fintini bedamento sutola.
And be taken to Mile 2.
Yen samba kasibumbato.
I could remember a night.
Hakilo ba
you'll be taken from Mile 2 and taken to Mile 2.
No, taken from Mile 2 to NIA for questioning.
Isembondi Mile 2 yen samba NIA pour kata nyinin kaje kotake.
I could remember a night.
Hakilo ba kan suro do nana sorota.
When I was taken to NIA, following the same process, a bag was put, placed over my head. So when we reached at NIA, I found many people there. Soldiers were there all over the place. And I also found some ladies there roasting meat. Then these were given to the panelists and the security guards there. So by 12 midnight, the ladies were asked to stop roasting and then pack off their things to leave. I could remember that night. Malik Jata at the reception came and stood before me.
What service did Malik Jata belong to?
Malik Jata be kanto bunda jumale lanu.
He was with the black.
What's the other name for the black?
To mokotang ka black tiul kumandi wala.
What was his rank at the time?
Watembo mum makamale babulu.
Malik, I don't know whether he was a sergeant but he was other rank. He was a non-commissioned, within the armed forces.
Very non-commissioned makamu babul sojar kundar.
He stood before me and said, Captain Camara,
Captain Camara.
Do you remember that you were the people who were training us at Farafenye? On military tactics. That we should defend and protect the sovereignty of the Gambia. And he continued to say that now that you are against us, that I'm going to treat you an enemy today. That's what he said. I look at him. While he was talking, he pointed his pistol at the direction of my head. So I looked at him in the face. I said, many people were calling here before me. And tonight I'm here. It is destiny. And here today I am. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? And these were the exact words that I told him. So from there, he left my position. Just few steps away from me, that was where 001 Alpha Bar was seated,
001 Alpha Bar tartanu sirin damendo.
He went and asked him the same.
Tata aya nyininka kilingola.
That why are you people against us?
Kay ko mune atinda altol mol munanna al malafi ntolla kuola.
Then Alpha Bar told him that
Alpha Bar kay ko
it is destiny.
Kay alala kerolem.
So that was it.
Wala mkuoti.
Malik was serious the way he looked at us.
Malik keta molde me alon ko among you
can see that frustration, that anger in his face. He stood there for a while and left. And then came back again with another soldier called Chairman. They were there looking at us, and stood in front of us. This chairman, I later come to know him to be Baji. Yes, Baji. When the ladies have packed and left.
What's his first name? Is it Amadou Baji?
Amadou Baji, exactly.
Amadou Baji.
This Malik Jata and Amadou Baji came where I was seated. My hands were cuffed at the back. So they lifted me from my chair and took me just, at the wall where at the side of the building where the wall is at. And continuously hit my head against the wall. So they had repeatedly done that. And from there, they moved me to where they used to beat people. And then I was taken to that place. I do not know exactly the position, but it's at the back of the NIA building. From the reception, you will to the left. Then at the back here, I believe. My legs were cleared off from at the back. I fell on the ground and then no sooner I fell down the ground, then sticks started raining on me. Beating me everywhere, mercilessly. So if I turn,
stage, do you know who was beating you?
I don't know. I can't, because the place was dark. It's as if the place was surrounded by these soldiers. And then, I was pushed like this, and then they clamped, my legs at my back. So I fell down on the ground, and the guys were beating me seriously. So if I turn like this, they beat. If I turn anyway, so finally I had to just, be on my, stomach. Otherwise, they can destroy my eyes and the other important parts of my body.
Apart from sticks, what else did they use to beat you?
The junglers have this I think a wire that is insulated on plastic and have its two ends.
Jungular njikira nyina ko ye fansum busol soro me alon ko waya lambari fo lelle be minimindi bala aduma lateng.
At the two ends of this, that whip
ala nyi buso nyi ala da ala nengfulo nyi
has metallic fittings.
I ne wala soto.
This was what they were also using beating us.
Ke muna fandi nyina la ka molli ba nyina la.
So I was beaten there seriously. Screamed on up to an extent that I can no longer shout. My body all over laceration, cuts here and there. My front, this side also the same. I had a voice saying that stop.
Stop.
So they stopped. I couldn't get up. Then 2 people came again to assist me. Cut me up. And then took me where the vehicle was parked at. But on my way going with those guys, one of the soldiers there, Mustafa Sane, was my class. We all trained together at the Zandarmori training school in Bakau. He was also part of the junglers. This Baji, Sane rather, turned around. He said, Captain Camara. I said, yes.
Captain Camara
started beating me. I told him that, look, class, I was beaten. He said, no. Is this small for you? In fact, these days we are coming to get you. We will kill you. This was his words. I was taken to the vehicle. I saw, I think, MC Cham. He's a tall, small built-up person. And then he was also asked to go towards the direction where I was coming out. And they were pushing me. So I went inside the vehicle. They stepped me to get in. Then I saw Alpha Bar also. Blood was coming all, every part of my body. From the head to the toe, blood. Myself. So we left. We are taken to Mile 2, State Central Prison.
At
this stage, had you already signed a statement?
Nintembo, 4 years le kumakan safari make a statement. Yes, sign le utumobang.
From day 1 up to that day, I have been signing statement. I have been changing statement. I have been signing statement.
Did you sign any statement after you were beaten?
Yes.
Liparingo kola for a statement do sign leba.
Ha.
We want to understand how these statements were generated.
Lafta fahamulale. It's a learning statement to kumakan saferungulu.
Who played what role in the generation of these statements?
Jumale munkuta mandi wo kumakan saferungulu dada karola.
Like I said, a panel was instituted. You go to that panel, being questioned, and then from there, there are people assigned to obtain statement from, the accused. And once that statement is taken from you, is obtained from the accused, the officer who would either write or be present in you, the person who's writing the statement, will now carry that statement. They will read. After reading it, if they are not satisfied with anything, they will ask you to remove that. That will be through that medium. Then the guy will come to you and ask you to either delete or add something to that statement. So that's how it was. But all these things happening were not done in the presence of an independent witness.
We would come to that. But the junglers, do they have any role to play in this?
That's the beating That's a psychological trauma. Frustration that was going on during that period. How people were tribally dealt with.
How is the conduct of the junglers placed into this scheme? How is it juxtaposed with other actions that were taking place?
Wo jongla solo ila kebaro luni manya aninyi nkolu ye munimun leke wokolu kono men yalon ko wolleta mata o denkirato ite lalodu la mumuneti.
You see, in a disorganized society, and in a disorganized, formation or setting, the junglers, to my perception, did not have control as to where they should be permanently placed at. They can move from one place to another. They can do anything that nobody at that place can stop them from doing.
But for the purposes of this investigation, what was the exact role of the junglers?
Put people out of confection.
Could you say that again?
Yes. To accept, to confess.
Okay. Let's get this. You have a panel comprising of police, military and NIA. What was the role of the police in this?
They are part of the investigation team. What
work would they do as part of the investigation team?
They ask questions.
And what else?
And obtain statements.
How about the military?
The military will also ask questions, those who are part of the panel.
How about, you indicated that while you were sitting there was a soldier sitting right opposite you, pointing a gun at you.
Yes.
Was that part of the normal modus operandi?
No.
Honey.
It wasn't.
Was that the way they did things? Or was it only applicable to you?
Well, I can't say for certain whether it has applied to others. But during the time I was being questioned, that was what had happened.
And the NIA guys, let me take it a step backwards. During your interrogation, were there other people who were armed with guns around?
I think almost all the soldiers from State Guard were armed.
State Guard the State House
including the junglers.
The environment in which these investigations were taking place, how would you describe them? Was it friendly or what?
amunta ila kolu tamandinya musa fono ka be nyanyima nyale mabang fodundal abe sangararin.
It was hellish.
Abe sangararin.
You said it was hell. How did you feel?
Very bad. It wasn't friendly to anybody. The atmosphere was terrible.
Were you scared?
Yes, I was.
Terrified.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you have the NIA. What were they also doing in the panel?
They were also part of the people asking questions. Like I said, Baba slapped me. He was part of the NIA then. But now currently he's with, I don't know, the embassy at Guinea-Bissau.
And the junglers, did they have anything to do with people who were being interrogated, the people who were being questioned?
Jongla solo. Fo Italia kusotole ikamenta mandi mola karola ibe menyininka kangotumo.
Yes.
And what was it?
Tumbultamba would come in.
Tumbultamba obinalale.
From time to time, I'm going out. I think he was the guy who was sending signals to the president then. Tumbultamba was the head of the junglers then. Malik. There is one Baji also, I forgot his name. We are all present. And other junglers. But what they do is, for them, they will not be asking questions. They will just be intimidating. And then, and then they will tell you that if you don't talk, we'll kill you. You think we are joking here? There are people who came before you here. They have mentioned you. Why are you? So their presence in the whole theater was just to harass people. Physically or psychologically.
And how would they do it physically?
And it will call Kenyadi le ning inyanta kuta mandila.
You. Kicking you.
Ibedam fula.
Using hammer on you.
Lipa martola.
Or using these plastic bags. And any other forms that they use as their method to harass their.
Did any of these things happen to you?
The guy who was seated in my front was a jungler. He gun pointed, like I said, to me and then said that if you don't do this, Malik Jata and Baji were the people who hit my head against them. They are also part of the junglers. And then it was the jungler groups that beat me at the back of the
What I am trying to drive at is, what is the connection between the beatings carried out by the junglers and the actual investigation by the panel? What is the connection?
Munam chokinyoloti wo liparo jongla solie menke ani wo nyininkar lalo menbe o panelo kono wo nyininkar kafo munam ila chokinyoloti munaye kafu nyoma.
I don't know whether I can give you a short answer there. The connection is the Gambia at then.
People
want to see their heroism. To the president.
President yala.
Kela fatia itandi president wala.
Exactly. The only way they can do that is for their actions to speak volume for them. So they will go into, like, if an assignment is given to them, they will go and then act. Some will take photos, their connection.
Could you take that in? Some will take what?
Photos, videos. And then send it to the president.
Videos of what?
Of the torture and killing of their culprits.
Were the beatings an integral part of the statement-taking process?
Fol fana mukuleti me ya lonko adabe wo kisikisiro wala wo nyininkaro do ko nyim fonkonon.
Yes, I would say that.
Mbe folale.
Beating was part of, the statement.
Ko budero fana dabira kuma kol kono lay kuma kam bondi mobulu nyame.
I want an honest answer from you.
Lafita nyininkaro la memmo tonya jabiroti mensi boybulu.
Were the panel members aware that the suspects they were interviewing were being tortured by the junglers?
Wolem nyintiko womolu melnu ibe nyininka kan wonya fo nyininkar kafo ya lonne ko tonya kan nyil melnu nyininka ten ike butele.
That's true. That's the fact. When I was beaten, the other night I was at the conference hall. Then Colonel Tamba, I think he was then a colonel. Colonel Tamba was passing. Going to the conference hall. That's where the investigation panelists used to be positioned at. So if you are passing us at the reception, when you want to go to the conference, you must pass through the reception. And he was aware that I was beaten. Yes. So the panel members.
How was he aware?
There's nothing hidden. In NIA, in that period, nothing hidden. Because if you are beaten, you will not be, they will not just put sponge on you, rub you just like somebody who's no. You will be beaten mercilessly. And then you will be shouting everywhere, all over the place. So he's aware. He knew that my face was swollen. Bruises, cuts everywhere. And the uniform, because then there was no visitor for me. The uniform that I was arrested with was all smelling. I cannot open my eyes that following morning. Because when I was taken back to mile 2, I went into my cell. The following morning, in fact, people were there who assisted me. The one who pushed me inside the cell. So in the morning when I took my bucket to go and empty it in the I could remember Sirif Diba. Because like the time I was going, those that are within the Kampama area, when they saw me coming, within the corridors, I sat down in their cells. They don't want to see me in that condition. So I met Sirif Diba at the bathroom area.
Which Sirif Diba are you referring to?
Sirif Diba Jumalama,
the former leader of NCP.
Sirif Mustafa Diba.
Proceed, please.
He said to me, Mbakoko, hey, are all these things happening in the Gambia? And that was it. I just laughed.
What was he referring to?
My face was swollen. Blood stains everywhere. I couldn't even open my eyes properly. That's the condition. My body, my arms were all cut. Lacerations everywhere. So I think he was shocked with that, situation in which
But that beating was part of the statement-taking process. That's what you testified.
That was after my initial statement. And this other, the beating that I'm now talking about was also after the video recording. Yes.
Prior to the video recording, were you beaten?
video tala ke ta video nyinto fo utumo ye lipale bang.
No.
Oni.
At that stage, well, the video recording, was it before Baba Saho slapped you and scratched your face and all that?
That was
the video tatu momena fo wayatar le janim Baba Saho be ilipala ke nyada ngoroti.
That was before.
That was before the video.
Yes.
What was the impact of that on you, considering you are being questioned?
That they were forcing to, obtain confession from me. Video, the slap. The blood stains that were on the table. It. Other things. Was just to force me psychologically.
At what stage did you give a confession?
It was during that moment, because anytime I appeared before the panelists, I'll be asked to go with this song to obtain. Another day I'll be called upon now to alter that statement.
Did you have a discretion to put in this statement what you wanted?
Puru kakudundi wo kumakango kono ite lafta ala nyami.
No.
Ani.
Could you explain that? Why did you say no?
Ofanya nga bonye nyoto muna na iko hani.
The normal investigation will allow you to put on paper
a
statement that is giving a clear narrative of events that you had taken part or you are a witness to. So this one was a different thing altogether. From the panelists, you can in fact see the angle that they were driving at. I think they are bent to satisfy the wishes of the former president. So they will do everything possible to satisfy him.
And you said earlier they would do anything to get a confession from you.
And we ko commando a jareta ye ko kunnin ketela purka ite sondi kuma kamolla ye memfo.
That's true.
In your own case, on this particular instance, did you confess voluntarily to treason?
Ite fonga la carola silandung ite fonga nata sonne ifonga ye ko ite fonga dabe o jamfa jawkuno.
No.
Ani.
And the confession that was recorded of you,
saying itel nata kumakamo men safe itela carola ko ite memfo.
how was it obtained?
Yo soto ite bulu nyadile.
I was forced to make that. And then if you check that video clip, it was audited. And And then they only relay that which suit them. And that was it.
The commission has the video. It is about 1 hour, some minutes long. We won't play it now, but the commission would have the opportunity to look at it afterwards, except, of course, if the chair wants segments of it to be played now.
Video nying commission ya sotole. Yo nta fintin dila sign de pour ka jube. Bari bitung atata la han fo montoro wati mume video nyin na jamfo. Bari asake commission se dinkralu dolu jube no le dameni ya lonko be lafla kaje.
But it is significant that in the video you said that you were not beaten to make that confession. Was that true?
Akuma yata ba ke video nyin kono ka foko imete forcé pour yew
imete bouté
imete bouté pour ka kuma kan lu fo bitu ngabe lari ngole nyama bang video nyin na kuma kan lu.
I think that's not true.
It
was something.
Maybe we'll play a segment of the video, Mr. Chair, and let the witness comment on the video, with your permission, of course.
Man sonta mbe video nyin fanna do play la pour ite fama yaje isina femfo wo koto ila jeroto.
Let's play a bit of it and then you would comment.
Na do bondi ya jube den isina diam.
Can we have the OV van play the video of the GRTS confession of Captain or then Captain Wassa Camara, starting from 40 minutes 22 seconds.
Alamuta minute tanani second mu anni fula mbe video nyim fintindila menketa Captain Wassa Camara la kuma kangoluti ya menta video nyin kono.
Officer commanding the military police unit. My present rank at this stage currently is a captain. My knowledge about the coup plot. Initially, I was called by the CDS, that is Colonel Nurcham.
Could you stop it? Could you stop it there? This is clearly a confession, isn't it, Captain?
Nyemu song kuma kangoleti Captain Fonte.
Major now.
Yes, Major Lemuji.
Could the OV van move it to about the timestamp 1 hour?
Saying ilafta OV van ya samba akab tembendi watu fe montoro wati kilimo.
Has the fuses or not? But when I realized that this man was lying, that he did not probably discuss anything with Mr. Njai pertaining to the fuses, I said to him that there is no use. So I told him, let him not go to the airport. Let him go back to his house. Yaya was posted to 2nd Infantry Battalion, 2 Infantry Battalion, and then redeployed back to 1 Infantry Battalion just recently. I think that was on Monday he reached office. You know, when I spoke to him at that place, he said the reason of his being transferred was in line with the coup plot. To be frank with you, since the day I came in here, that is on the 22nd, I came here on the 23rd rather. No, on the 22nd, I think. I came here on the 22nd. My first statement was on the 22nd. Since that very day, I came to this place, that is NIA office, up till today, I was never being insulted, slapped, beaten, tortured in any form whatsoever by anybody. All that I was asked to do is to, feel free, relax, and explain briefly or vividly what has transpired.
Thank you, Obivan. Is this true?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Why did you say this?
If you check, the video clip was, edited.
Video you
can see it will jump.
Typically,
if you are somebody who is mindful of video clicks, and you are an expert in the investigation, procedures, you will easily detect that. Because the intention that was expressed by those people behind the screen said that this is the only way we can persuade the president.
Council, can we see this last piece again, where he is saying we see clips. The version doesn't show any addition. Yes, if you can just bring that back again, and then we see if that would corroborate what Mr. Camara is saying, that it was edited, and then you see clips in it.
Go back to 1 hour of the video. Obi-Wan, go back to 1 hour of the video.
Jai, pertaining to the fuses, I said to him that there is no use. So I told him, let him not go to the airport. Let him go back to his house. Yaya was posted to 2nd Infantry Battalion, 2 Infantry Battalion, and then redeployed back to 1 Infantry Battalion just recently. I think that was on Monday he reached office. When I spoke to him at that place, he said the reason of his being transferred was in line with the coup plot. To be frank with you, since the day I came in here, that is on the 22nd, I came here on the 23rd rather. No, on the 22nd, I think. I came here on the 22nd. My first statement was on the 22nd. Since that very day, I came to this place, that is NIA office, up till today. I was never being insulted, slapped, beaten, tortured in any form whatsoever by anybody. All that I was asked to do is to, feel free, relax, and explain briefly or vividly what has transpired. And this was exactly what I did. And then, that is it.
And Captain Yahya Dabo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a convenient point, I guess, to stop for the break, Mr. Chair. Except if you want me to pursue this line of questioning. We are in your hands.
We should take the lunch break now and then come back at 2:30. Is that okay? Okay, fine. Thank you. Meeting is adjourned. We'll go for a lunch break.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la. 2020 lañ wax de. Wow. Fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache. Perfect skin. skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal de la ka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi defee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàlla man waaye man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème picture boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my love like fire
Miss V Designer Outlet is the #1 quality and affordable stop shop for all your needs. Get your evening dresses, suit and ties, office wears for both ladies and gentlemen, beach wears, sport wears, pure leather shoes for men, quality belts, bags, heels for all beautiful ladies, original perfumes, accessories, and a lot more. Find us at Kololini Road opposite Gaddafi Mosque at the Aqua Bridge Station, or call us on 295-3411 or 764-2486. Miss B Designer Outlet. Shop right, look good.
When me touch down, better broke down.
Gamtel G-Fiber, now you can enjoy super fast internet in gigabytes. G-Fiber is affordable, stable, secured, and accessible to homes, businesses, and enterprises. With Gamtel G-Fiber, the future is speed. Gamtel, creating a brighter future in communication.
So she became mine and see the